Hey everybody, it is Hunter Goon here, and welcome to 5 Scary Stories. Now, before I actually get into this, I actually was doing this with 6 scary stories, but one of them was too long and I wasn't able to put it in. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, leave a comment, and if you would like, please leave a like for me to do a Q&A. Leave a comment for me to do a Q&A, and I will see if I can do that next video. Anyway, guys, I know I don't have the perfect voice for this, but I'm going to try anyway. So, let's get started. Story 1. Wristbands. When you're admitted to a hospital, they place on your wrist a white wristband with your name on it. But there are different colored wristbands which symbolize other things. The red wristbands are placed on dead people. There was one surgeon who worked a night shift in a school hospital. He had just finished an operation and was on his way down to the basement. He entered the elevator and there was just one other person there. He casually chatted with the woman while the elevator descended. When the elevator opened, another woman was about to enter. The doctor slammed the close button and punched the button to the highest floor. Surprised, the woman reprimanded the doctor for being rude and asked why he did not let the other woman in. The doctor said, "That was the woman I just operated on. She died while I was doing the operation. Didn't you see the red wristband she was wearing?" The woman now smiled, raised her arm, and said, "Something like this." Story 2. Pretending to be asleep won't work. A young boy is sleeping in his bed on a usual night. He hears footsteps outside his door and peeks out of his eyes to see what is happening. His door swings open quietly to reveal a murderer carrying the corpses of his parents. After silently propping them up on a chair, he writes something on the wall in the blood of the dead bodies. He then hides under the child's bed. The child is scared beyond belief. He can't read the writing on the wall, and he knows the man is under his bed. Like any child, he pretends that he slept through the whole thing and hasn't awoken yet. He lays still as the bodies, quietly hearing the breaths from under his bed. An hour passes, and his eyes are adjusting more and more to the darkness. He tries to make out the words, but it's a stroke. He gasps when he finally makes out the sentence. "I know you're awake." He feels something shift underneath his. Number 3. What's in the basement? Mommy told me never to go down into the basement, but I wanted to see what was making that noise. It kind of sounded like a puppy, and I wanted to see the puppy. So I opened the basement door and tiptoed down a bit. I didn't see a puppy, and then Mommy yanked me out of the basement and yelled at me. Mommy had never yelled at me before, and it made me sad, and I cried. Then Mommy told me never to go into the basement again, and she gave me a cookie. That made me feel better. So I didn't ask her why the boy in the basement was making noises like a puppy, or why he had no hands or feet. When I was a child, my family moved to a big, old 2-floor house with big empty rooms and creaking floorboards. Both my parents worked, so I was often home alone when I came home from school. One early evening, when I came home from the house was still dark. I called out, "Mom, and heard her sing song voice say, "Yes," from upstairs. I called her again as I climbed the stairs to see which room she was in. Again, I got the same "yes" reply. We were decorating at the time, and I didn't know my way around the maze of rooms. But she was in one of the far ones, right down the hall. I felt uneasy, but I figured that was only natural, so I rushed forward to see my mom, knowing that her presence would calm my fears, as a mother's presence always does. Just as I reached for the handle of the door to let myself in the room, I heard the front door downstairs open and my mother call, "Sweetie, are you home?" in a cheery voice. I jumped back, startled, and ran down the stairs to her. But as I glanced back from the top of the stairs, the door to the room slowly opened a crack, and for a brief moment, I saw something strange in there. I don't know what it was, but it was staring at me. Final story. This isn't a story. This is me. I'm here. I'm shifting the words that you're reading, altering them from whatever person wrote. I've been here for a while, for as long as you can remember, anyway. Sometimes I say your name as you're falling asleep, or I whisper urgently in your ear. Do you remember that time that I screamed, throwing panic through you and setting your heart racing? That was fun. You're wondering who I am, and that's only natural. Of course, you already know. I'm you. I'm the real you. Of course, you already know. I'm the child who looked the wrong way, asked the wrong questions, saw the wrong thing. But I'm not so little anymore. You may have forgotten me, but I'm still here. I've always been here, and I'm going to get out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I was actually asked to do this by a few friends, and I want you guys to leave a comment if you want me to do one more thing. If you guys want me to do another story, please leave a few likes and leave a comment saying that you do. If you want me to, if you want me to do a Q&A, question and answer, please leave a comment and a like. Leave a like for any reason, and leave a comment for what you want me to do next. I'm trying to get Rainbow Six Siege, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.